Hello everybody, welcome back. Jiujitsu2000 here today. I'm back with an interesting video for you. Today I have a simple unboxing. I ordered some items off of Amazon and they just got here. They're items that I'm excited to share with you guys. Nothing too crazy, but it should be a lot of fun. These are some lights that I got on a budget. So I'm going to be testing these out and we'll see how they perform. I'll be sharing with you some footage on these lights, on how they perform. So first thing I want to talk about is this piece right here. Any kind of headlamp that you have, I highly recommend getting a case, a hard covered case to put these in. So that's the first item that I purchased. This is made by obviously Princeton Tech. This is about 10 bucks. If you buy the Petzl equivalent to this, which they call the pouch, it's like 16 bucks. So this is almost the same thing, and I think it's going to be a lot cheaper, obviously. And it looks like it's got a pretty solid little zipper. Everything kind of folds up. It looks like it's almost the same exact thing as what Petzl puts out for about $5 or $6 less. So you can put just about any standard headlamp in there. You know, what does this say? It says inside pocket holds additional lens or batteries. Quick zip for easy access, nylon gear loop with carabiner attached. These pouches are nice because you can put them in your pack and they protect it to some extent, so it's not getting bumped around and the power switch coming on and turning your light on and draining your batteries. Plus it's also really good when you're blindfolded or if it's dark outside, you can reach down in your pack and you can feel and you're like, okay, yeah, that's my headlamp, it's in there. So I think this is a pretty good deal. If you have a black diamond headlamp, you don't really have to worry about it turning on in your pack because they have settings that you can use that'll prevent that from happening. Second item that I got is this one. I'll set that aside for a minute and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I picked up what I believe is going to be a headlamp on a budget. I don't know how this thing's gonna do. I have no idea, but this takes 3 AAA batteries. I picked it up, you know, I just kind of went out on a limb and thought, you know what, I'll give this a try. We'll see what happens. Headlamp swivels. It had very good reviews, so I picked one up. Please feel free to make sure you check the description box down below because I'll put links to all 3 of these items so that you can check that out. You can get your pricing and all like that. So wow, I'm opening this up and my first impression, wow, kind of nice, kind of cool. The headband feels fairly solid. My apology folks if you're getting any kind of wind noise. You can tilt the head on this thing, which is nice. Pop this open. It comes with batteries already included. You can see this is a hinge style attachment here. Set up, hinges. Comes with batteries, ProCell, which is Duracell. Those are good batteries. So it's not just junk batteries. Another thing that I want to mention right now, my first impression, okay, this plastic feels like it's a tiny bit cheap. I'm not sure, you know, I mean, a headlamp is a headlamp though. You know, even my black diamonds, the plastic feels like that even on them. Now, I want to talk about something I don't know if you can see it in this video or not, but you can see that there's like this little raised area that goes all the way around the headlamp. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a corresponding O-ring that's laid in, and so I get the feeling that when you close this, it's somewhat watertight. Okay, I don't know if they advertise this thing as being water resistant or not. I really don't know. I don't see anything on the on the package, but look at that. Lifetime warranty. Excludes accidents and misuse. Does not have any kind of owner's manual that I could find, so it's just the headlamp itself. Let's turn it on. Wow, that thing's bright. I have no idea how many lumens it is. It's got a second setting, third setting is red and flashing red. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty cool. If I hold the button down, I don't think it has any kind of lock feature or anything like that. Please check the video here at the end, because I'll cut in some additional footage of this thing at night, and I'll compare it against one of our standard headlamps, probably like a Petzl or something like that. The Petzl runs around 100 lumens, so I'll compare this against that. I'm not going to compare it against a 300 lumen light or anything like that. I'll just put it against maybe a Tiknina or a Tika or something like that, 80 or 100 lumens, just to give you guys an idea of what kind of light you're looking at. I like the feel of the headband here. Feels very good. It's got really good material. I mean, it feels good, and the price was good on this thing. Northbound train. Get northbound.com. What does this say? Ultra bright LED headlamp. Batteries included. This is new. To avoid danger of suffocation, don't swallow this bag, right? Let's open this baby up. Now, none of this stuff was given to me. Everything that you see here I purchased with my own money, so it's not like they're handing me stuff. I'm just taking these and buying them on my own and checking them out for you guys. Okay, it says refer a friend and you'll both save 25%. So it gives you a link there, getnorthbound.com/friends. The cool Northbound train. It's got a nice pouch that it's sitting in, and the pouch is quite a bit larger than this other one that I looked at earlier, so that's kind of cool, because you might fit maybe 2 headlamps in there, or batteries or something else. So we'll take a look and we'll open this up. This pouch, just by the feel of it alone, it feels a lot harder, like it's a lot sturdier of a pouch, at least the pouch is anyway. So there's some batteries right there, some brand new Energizer batteries, and here is an owner's manual. Feel free to pause the video at any moment if you want to read this stuff and the settings. Takes 3 AAA batteries, and the total weight is 90 grams. So you have on, off, you have a dimming feature, you have a strobe feature, and you have a red feature. 1 click is turning it on, and you hold it and it's going to cycle through the modes, high and low, and then 3 clicks looks like it gives you a strobe type option or something like that. That's kind of cool. So they give you that information with it. So this head tilts just like the other one. The plastic on this one feels a little wimpier. You know what? This reminds me of a knockoff of the Black Diamond Spot. That's what this looks like to me, because the hinge door is on the bottom. The Spot was the same way. This is kind of hard to get a hold of. I just don't have fingernails. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. And there's a look at the inside of the light. You can see that it's labeled very clearly. It's not hinged. It's just like a kind of like the old slide switch style Tikas. It's got that kind of a feeling to it. Now, I'm not gonna open those brand new batteries right away. I'm gonna just steal these other ones for a second and stick them in. I don't want to burn up those new batteries. So let's rip these babies out. I like this door's hinged, and I like that it has a seal on it. I don't see any kind of rubber seal or gasket material or anything like that on this one, so that kind of makes me wonder how that's going to be. So everything's really well coated pretty well, so it's not hard to figure out how the batteries go in there. So there's 3 batteries. Now we'll just kind of hinge. I'm guessing those 2 little hinge pieces fit inside there. We'll just click that baby together. That actually was pretty painless. But this looks a lot like the Spot by Black Diamond. So it says one click turns it on, you hold the button down and it'll dim. Wow, it's kind of nice. It goes all the way down. Kind of cool. Then it comes back up and it flashes at the top. Goes all the way down, flashes at the bottom. That's cool. That is the proximity light. There, we're going to give it 3 clicks to see what happens. There's flashing. 90 lumens, huh? That's pretty good. There, it's going down, back up. I'm just holding the button down. There's red. There we go. So I just held the button down and that little single LED light came on with red, and then I clicked it 3 times and it started flashing. I wonder if this has a feature where you can lock it out like the Black Diamond. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to hold this down for like 6 seconds. Let's try it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing's happening. So apparently that's how you get to red. Now to get to flashing, I'm assuming that you click this 3 times. There you go. Click it to turn it off, hold the button down, and the white light will probably come back on. Click it twice, you get to this proximity. 3 times, let's see, 1, 2, 3 maybe, 1. Flashing. Wow, that's a pretty cool little headlamp. It's got a good feel to it. Both of these do, honestly. They both have a good feel to them. They both come with batteries. They both seem pretty bright. This one basically has 4 modes. It's got high, it's got proximity, and it has red and flashing red. And it's very easy to cycle through the modes. It's just 1 click. There's high, another click is low, 3rd click is red, 4th click is red flashing. So let's take a look. Let me turn this petzl off. So here's high. Wow, that's pretty good light. Because that fence over there in the distance, that's about, I don't know, 20 or 30 yards. You can see pretty good down there. You can see this box. You can see the contents in the box. There's a bucket there on the corner. You can see a little Home Depot bucket with some wood in it. Let's go to low. This is low. You can still see pretty good even on low. Here's red. See that? Red is kind of hard. This is more like if I turn the camera down a little bit, you can kind of see the red. And then the last feature is red, flashing like a strobe. Can't really tell too much, but that would be good like if you were hauling something, or if you had something on the back of your car, or if you're trying to signal for help or something like that. So again, this is really easy to go through the features. High, low, red, strobe. Now the headlamp that's on my head right now, that you see right now, this is the Petzl Tekina. I'm going to go ahead and put it on high. This is the high setting. This is 80 lumens. Now the one that you see coming up here on the right, that's the Northbound train on its highest setting, so that's about 90 lumens. So you can see the Petzl there on the left, and you can see the Northbound train just drowning it out. So this thing is every bit of 90 lumens, because here's 80 lumens. Let me make sure I'm back on that setting. There's low, there's high. That's the Petzl on high. There's 80 lumens. Here's 90 lumens. So it's a pretty bright little light. Inexpensive, pretty bright light. It is a little bit difficult cycling through the features, but this chart again tells you everything about the features that it does. So you have a dual powered LED and you have 2 single powered LEDs. Those are the approximate run times. That's the lumen ratings and all that. It's pretty cool. If I hold this button down, trying to get focused on this here. Let me turn this petzl off. See how it goes down to almost nothing, and then that's my lowest setting. Again, the lowest setting, 4 lumens. Battery would last 150 hours on that setting. Looks like it's kind of like a strobe. I don't know, it doesn't look like that in person, but on the camera it does. Now if I hold the button down, it'll get bright. It'll flicker at the last second, telling me that it's at maximum output. Again, what's the runtime on that setting? Let's take a look. That's the brightest setting. 43 hours, 90 lumens, 40 meters of distance. That's pretty good. Now let's go to the next setting, which is the dual proximity lights. That's the highest setting there, 16 lumens. Hopefully you can see that. I know the camera's kind of blurry. 16 lumens, 53 hours, 25 meters of distance that I can see, and I'm honestly pretty impressed with that. That is a very good. You can see my dog barely off there in the distance. That's pretty good for 2 proximity lights. Now if I hold the button down, you'll notice it'll dim. Get to the lowest setting. Whoops, it turned off on me. Let's go back. Okay, there's the 2. Let's go down. Right to there. It'll go a little more actually. But on the low setting, if I was to go all the way down, it's 4 lumens, 250 hours, and 8 meters of distance that it'll show. Getting into the red and the strobe is kind of difficult. So the strobe, it says on the paper here, it says to click this button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Click the button 3 times. Let's turn it off. Let's try 3 clicks from the off position and see what happens. Still did it. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's what we were hoping for. Now it says to get to red, we just hold the button down. Let's try that. Nothing yet. There we go. There's red. Okay. There's red. Now to get to the red strobe, click it 3 times. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Missed it. Let's go 1, 2, 3. There we go. So it's pretty simple once you get it figured out. It takes a little bit of time, but it is what it is. So folks, this is the Northbound train. It's a pretty cool little light. I'm going to hold the button down and hopefully it'll go to white. There we go. 90 lumens. Again, 90 lumens, 43 hours. That's pretty impressive. And 40 meters of distance. That's pretty good. So thanks for watching, folks. I hope this helped you out. And so folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video, share this video. Bye bye everybody. Look at that, fits in there pretty good. So they're both protected. Talk to you later. Bye now.